To begin with, can you tell just to benefit the people at home, tell me a little bit about the story?
Dom Hemingway is a guy that has a volcanic temper, played by Jude Law brilliantly, who comes out of jail after 12 years, reconnects with his old partner in crime, who I play, called Dickie Black, and then they go on trying to get the money that he's owed by this big Russian gangster. They end up in the south of France, and just everything goes, all their plans go up, up the Swanee. So out of that comes a comedy of desperation, I think.
Absolutely. Now, it looks like a film that was a lot of fun to work on. What was it that really attracted you about the screenplay?
Well, I was very flattered because Richard Shepard, the writer-director, had Skyped me about 2 years ago and he said, I've written this part called Dickie Black in a movie called Dom Hemingway for you. And I thought, yeah, it'll never get made. And then it came true to his word. He said, he called me about 9 months later and he said, Jude Law's going to play Dom Hemingway. Jeremy Thomas, legendary producer, is going to produce it. So, do re mi, it happened. And, a year later, here we are together.
Absolutely, and loads of people showing up as well. What do you think they'll be able to take away from the film when they see it?
Well, I have no idea. It's too subjective for me. But I know from the response of my daughter, who's 24, and all her friends who've seen it already, they've been quoting it, and so I think it has the makings of cult because it's so dialogue rich. So, yeah, and character driven. It's not special effects or people flying around in space.
Absolutely. How important do you think short films are?
Short films?
Short films, yeah. So the film industry.
Oh, I think that actors audition pieces for young directors and actors. So I don't know what else to say. I don't know where they get shown is the problem, but I suppose on YouTube, that's the best platform for them.
And final question: what's your favourite Christmas movie?
Favourite Christmas movie? Mary Poppins. Yeah.
That works. Thanks a lot, Richard. Cheers. Have a great night.
Yeah, everyone's got the faces of Christmas.
Richard, this is Ben from HeyUGuys.
Hi, Ben.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. How flattering is it to have somebody actually write a part specifically for you when the Skype call comes?
It's brilliant when you get the call, but you don't. If you're me, you don't really believe that it'll ever happen. So I thought, what are the chances of this film actually getting made? And then when I heard that Jude Law had been cast as Dom Hemingway, and I play his sidekick, then I knew that they'd definitely get the money. So here we are. So I owe to Jude, really.
And how was it with Jude? I mean, the chemistry between the two is a very important part.
Yeah, I think it stands or falls on that. So I think that's something that you can't. I think it's like falling in love or internet dating or whatever it is. The meeting somebody that you have a real connection with is something that you can work at to some degree, but it either happens or it doesn't. And in this case, it did. Or it did for me. So.
Hello, Richard, Claire. How are you doing this
Hi, Claire.
Now, Dickie to me represents the common sense in the film. Is that how you saw him?
Yeah, because it's if we had to look at it in terms of a kind of comedy double act of who's the straight guy, the fall guy, and who's the one doing all the sort of gymnastics, especially vocally and physically, that Jude does in the film. So it was a contrast for me because normally I've often played people that are more Dom Hemingway extreme end of the spectrum. So to be the person who's like saying, toe the line and behave yourself, that was relief. I enjoyed it enormously. And see him have to pull his teeth and hair and guts out in all directions. I had to be well dressed at all times, albeit in retro 1970s Hunter S. Thompson yellow shaded outfit.
And Dom and Dickie go back a long way, so how much fun did yourself and Jude have working on a backstory together?
We did that during about a week of rehearsals, just table reading it and talking endlessly, and we knew lots of people in common, and I had worked with Sadie Frosty's first wife on Dracula 25 years ago, so this sort of connections all help feed into, and people in common, so all of that somehow, I don't know how you do it, sort of goes into the pot of it, and you hope that it comes out.
Thank you very much, Richard.
Okay.